This week it's a brand that's featured many times on this channel before, always done pretty well. Will they keep up their streak? Keep watching. Yeah, welcome back. It's GotAUkulele review day. As ever, this is the summary video review. Have a look at the links below each video. That'll take you back to the website and some other links down there as well, where you'll find out a lot more about this instrument. My eternal thanks to the ongoing support to this channel, in particular those people who donate to help keep this site going. Thank yous there running across the bottom of the screen. They're invaluable to allow me to do this, and it's much appreciated. And if you like what you see on the YouTube channel, why not hit the subscribe button and get me that subscriber count higher? That would be appreciated too. Okay, yeah, I've looked at this brand many times before. I don't think they've ever really put a foot wrong. They're really nice, fairly new, going back a few years now, fairly new introduction to the ukulele world, which offered a real sensible alternative to the usual household names that have always been out there. The brand is called Snail, and this is the Snail S10C concert. And it's rather an attractive looking thing. It's kind of a variation on the theme of a Snail concert I've looked at before, the SUC3M, or M3, which is to say it's an all solid mahogany body, but this one differs from that one by adding in some decoration and a different headstock. Also comes in tenor, incidentally. And I really like the look of this one. This is made from two pieces of solid mahogany on the top, nice deep orange colour, two pieces on the sides, nice book matching there, and two pieces on the back, which is very slightly curved. And I like it more than that M3 I looked at, because it was very pale, that mahogany on the example I looked at. This is a much deeper orange, right up my street. The bridge, premium woods. This is made of ebony. It's a through body style, very, very tidy in that sort of batwing shape that Snail are famous for, fitted with a compensated topped bone saddle. All very nice. So onto this decoration, because that's the difference. That SUCM3 was very plain, it was just wood. This one has wooden binding to the top and back and the tail strip, with some black purfling edges to set it off. Around the top edge you have a red and yellow purfling strip. Really nice to see that, because normally purfling strips are black and white. Nice to see something different. And then around the sound hole, this sort of chevron affair, wooden inlays with a red, black and yellow purfling strip around the edges of that as well. I really like that, finished in a very, very well done gloss that I can't find any flaws with whatsoever. Very, very tidy instrument. I think the decoration is just enough to lift it. It's not ostentatious, it's nice, it's different. Inside, extremely tidy, thin braces, notched linings, no mess. Very good. The neck is not specified, like the SUC M3. I suspect it's mahogany. It's made of three pieces. The joint in the headstock's hard to see. Joint in the heel is a bit more obvious. Sadly for me, and this is purely personal taste, tapers down to a very Far Eastern rounded profile, 36mm at the nut, 28 G2A. That's not for my hands, but it'll suit many of you. I always say that. That's very much a subjective point. And that's topped with more rosewood, which is in really nice, dark, well-oiled condition, other than the fact there's a bit of a flaw in it down here. This is the paler ebony. I'm not going to get on my high horse on that, because ebony is a scarce wood, and brands like Taylor Guitars are starting to try and get people to understand that having flawed ebony rather than throwing the piece of ebony away is better for the planet. I just weirdly would like more flaws, so it was more even. It's just this one strip down there anyway. It's fitted with 18 frets, no sharp edges because they're edge bound with wooden strips, 14 to the body, all very, very tidy here. Position dots face out at 5, 7, 10, a double at the 12th, one at the 15th, and they are repeated on the side with dots too. Okay, like that. Bone nut setup on this, very good. And this is the other departure from the SUC M3. It's a slot head. Now, it's very nicely done, faced in ebony. There's the Snail logo inlaid in pearl. Very nicely done, nice shape. I don't really like slot heads on little concerts. I think they're too big for the instrument. I'll get away with it on a tenor. That's not for me on that. Tuners, because it's a slot head, these side-mounted gears, black and gold, very good quality by the look at them. It comes with an unnamed set of fluorocarbon strings, like the SUC M3 does, and they're about 250 to 260. I bought this blind to try and catch Snail on their toes rather than go with a lone instrument. and it's not let me down so far. There's no flaws with it whatsoever. So I paid about 250. You'll pay 260 in the specialist stores, but importantly, I believe the specialist stores will sell it you with a Snail branded gig bag thrown in. No gig bag came with mine, so you know, it's a small price to pay for the bag, I would say. Either way, 250 to 260. What's pleasing is it's in the same sort of ballpark as the SUC M3 price, maybe a bit more, but the same sort of ballpark for that extra decoration. What you'll actually see when you see my scores in the written review, though, is that actually I give them the same score because whilst I like the decoration down here, I don't like the headstock so much. Purely subjective. But let's have a play. I really like the sound of the SUC M3. I expect this is going to sound the same because it's basically the same body, which was just a really good quality mahogany concert sound. Peppy, but with some character. Okay, nice. Volume, really good. Really good. Sustain, alright, but it's a concert, remember, not much real estate down here, but it's a pleasant sound. Oh yeah. As I think I've said before, I'm really starting to get into concerts. And that's kind of really the kind of concert sound I like. I mean, it's what a concert should sound like. I'm just checking the strobe tuner because the strings are stretching still. People still tell me that I play them out of tune. No, I don't. I really like the tone of this one. I'll fingerpick it in a minute once I've got over this boring business. The nut is too narrow for me. Really nice, as I remember the SU3 was. That's a really nice sound. What a concert should sound like. It's a really accomplished instrument. I love the build and everything is really good. I really like the looks down here. I don't care for the slot head and I don't care for the nut width. But they're minor points, aren't they? So it gets a very good score. Really like looking at this one. As I say, I'm back into concerts. If this wasn't obtained with blog funds, I'd love to keep this one, but it's actually has to be sold on so I can get more instruments to review for you. That's where the donations go, so it's not me building a uke collection. It'll be sad to see this one go because I think it's a cracker. It's a real cracker. The Snail S10C concert, all solid mahogany, really nice decoration, nice instrument, very good alternative to others that are out there. I think they're a great brand. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate your ongoing support, much appreciated. Beautiful weather out there. Enjoy the week ahead, look after each other, take care, and I will see you next weekend, I think. Yes, I am. Yes, something's arrived the other day and I've got to review it, so I am back next weekend. I will see you then. Take care, everybody. Goodbye. Bye-bye.